Alright guys, I'm back for the news today, and I'm recording earlier. This is on a Thursday because the winter storm warning coming out over in Ohio, so, well, not just in Ohio, but you know where I'm at. General location isn't where I'm at. I live right next to Lake Erie, so I'm gonna get hammered. Anyway, so I have no idea if I'll have power tomorrow or the next day, or, you know, just play it by ear. High on Life is Xbox Game Pass's biggest third-party launch ever. Ain't really much on there recently, to be honest with you, of titles, but, you know, beside the point, it's still blowing up on there. High on Life has officially become Xbox Game Pass' biggest launch of 2022, the biggest third-party Game Pass launch ever, and the biggest single-party game launch on Game Pass of all time. So everybody broke 2 records there. Sony's DualSense Edge brings in-depth control customization to PlayStation 5. So yeah, there's that. And this controller has a problem, obviously. Sony's new $200 PS5 controller dies faster than the original. So this custom controller scheme style, basically it's an elite version for PlayStation 5. Basically the elite PlayStation 5 version of the elite controller. And it dies faster than the original, so I don't know. Battery life is absolutely terrible. Sony's new PlayStation 5 controller, the wireless DualSense Edge, looks normal enough. It has the right number of buttons and enough space to rest your hands on. It's boomerang-shaped plastic, but its extreme customization presumably explains why it costs $200, almost 3 times the base price for the standard PlayStation 5 controller. That's about accurate. A premium price for a premium product, I guess, as long as you're not expecting it to live as long as its predecessor. Sony is really hiding that, at least in its hands-on preview. The Verge notes that PlayStation 5 spokesperson Ken Zhang said the new DualSense will have a moderately shorter operating time, and they put it lightly with that, than the original PlayStation 5 controller, which has between 5 and 10 hours of charge. Yeah, that's, I don't know, that may be a deal breaker for some people. If you guys don't keep your controllers up to snuff when charged, or when you always, I have a habit of keeping mine always charged, so that's in my case, but most people just don't charge them within gaming sessions, and they're kind of shit out of luck when they go and pick up their remote the next time. But Star Wars Jedi Survival will have a new lightsaber stances and tameable mounts. You also get some help from Mercenary Friend. I think that's that new character I saw in the trailer. I have no idea. I know that there's a lot of new stuff that they added. As for new Force abilities, I have no idea. I know they have new lightsaber stuff, obviously, seeing as you have the twin-bladed lightsaber combat that they showed off in the trailer. I don't know if twin-bladed actually is coming back. I know that they have the dual wielding, is what I meant to would say with that. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can make inferences on in the trailer, to be honest with you. There was the main antagonist, which looks like a clone of him. I guess we're going back to the cloning of Force sensitives in the story, I guess. I'm just making assumptions. That the guy looked like a darker version of Cal, to be honest with you. Kylo Ren's lightsaber type, well, you know, the crucifixion kind of thing going on with that lightsaber style. With the cross. They have that type of lightsaber guard in it. So they're adding a bunch of new things. Halo Infinite's holiday event, Winter Contingency 2, adds free and festive cosmetics. Decorate your tree with battle rifles, candy cone, combat visors. And yeah, this is still ongoing right now. It's good till January 3rd, I think. Yep. December 20th to January 3rd. There's a 10-tier battle event pass with holiday aesthetics for Halo Infinite. I was going to say Halloween, what? The update is available today. It started 20th. I'm already up to date. I already grinded this whole thing out. my TikTok. I posted a video on there about it. But yeah. There's actually some decently good cosmetic stuff in this one. Actually, I like the skins, personally speaking. Tell me what you guys think, and get grinding. Gamers are suing Microsoft to thwart its merger with Activision. The FTC isn't the only one saying, hang on a minute there. And this is freaking stupid, it really is. The Clayton Antitrust Act of 1914 gives Americans the right to sue companies over anti-competitive behavior, fact which 10 self-described gamers are using to take Microsoft to court, aiming to halt the company's acquisition of Activision. And to be honest with you guys, so I preferred platform as Xbox, but I play PlayStation too, so don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm Xbox fanboy. I'll bash them when they do stuff wrong, which they have been doing a lot of stuff wrong recently. I mean, they've been anti-consumer to a T. And, filing lawsuits with the FTC that have no basis in merit to even be a thing. I honestly think the FTC is going to lose this. I'll get more into that later, because of the merit of the lawsuit kind of just falls flat on its face. Yeah, this is crazy to me. These can only be self-described Sony fanboys, personally speaking. I have no idea why else would... Like, I'm an Xbox... As I said, I'm a preferred Xbox player, but you don't see me going out and filing lawsuits. I'm not that bold. I don't know. I think this is takes a special kind of person to go out and do this kind of stuff. Like, I wouldn't waste my time doing that. But, yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Alright, Nintendo Switch's Joy-Con drift is a design flaw, says the UK consumer group. My bad. The new study formed the UK consumer group, which alleges that the infamous Joy-Con drift is due to a fundamental design flaw. And I don't know why. You'd think that they would check when they first designed the Switch controllers or the Switch. You'd think that they would do enough means testing to at least be able to understand if there was any problems with it. But apparently they don't, or not enough apparently, because, you know, I don't know how they had something this major kind of just slip through the cracks in development when they first made the first Switch console. I don't know, that's crazy to me. Nintendo Switch Joy-Con drift is a major hassle, especially for those who prefer to play their Switch in undock mode. Now, a new study from the UK Consumer Group, which reports that it's found evidence that the Joy-Con drift is due to a fundamental design flaw, and as I said, how that slipped past beyond me. According to the group, the plastic circuit boards within the Joy-Con controllers should show wear around the stick slider contact points, even only after months of use. Additionally, dust and other grit can easily enter the mechanism, further exacerbating the problem. 5th grade reading level. The group has called on Nintendo to replace or repair all affected Joy-Cons in the UK as part of a compensation plan. Never mind. I guess they replace them with free of charge if you contact support. I guess they have a program for it. I think they did launch something like that. I could be wrong. I don't remember every little thing, to be honest with you guys. Latest, the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom ratings includes fantasy, violence, and suggestive themes. And yes, they rated this E10 plus rating from the EsRB, organization responsible for rating. Yeah, obviously you know what the EsRB is. This is apparently due to its fantasy, violence, and suggestive themes. So they may be suggestive in there. You understand? After a horrible launch and Herculean comeback, Fallout 76 passes 13.5 million total players, and this is a major turnaround for this game. I actually haven't jumped back in this for a while, but I know that they have the Nuka World on tour that they just dropped. But yeah, that's good. Fallout 76 has become one of the higher profile comeback stories of the past few years. Hopefully Halo can get to this point. It was meant to be a bold multiplayer direction for a storied single-player IP, but while it previewed fairly well, it launched and reviewed pretty terribly. Yeah, I remember that. I've been playing this game since launch. Described it as worn as the post-apocalyptic world depicts, and it took Bethesda years to scrub the resulting stain, as some players would no doubt argued the game's still not up to par, but after years of triage, U-turns, massive overhauls, and yes, but one of them being adding NPCs into the world and making it more, feels like it's alive. Regular content updates, 76 has clawed its way back and passed 13.5 million players, and thank the Lord. Yeah, that was, kind of, don't need two favorite franchises bombing this year. The main one being Halo. But, yeah, let's just say my expectations were kind of low this year. 75% of UK public comments support Microsoft acquisition of Activision. Most were broadly in favor of the merger. There you go. And, I think the FTC is going to lose the lawsuit, personally, between Microsoft being sued by them. Because they don't have any merit to it. Yes, there is concerns of monopolies or duopolies or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know. It seems to be overwhelmingly pro-consumer. Nobody wants to have to subscribe to 10 different services in this eventual streaming-based future that we're entering in. Yeah, but much easier to subscribe to a couple, and I don't know. It just seems to be the overwhelming consensus here, and not also to say that they're literally giving Sony everything. I don't know why you wouldn't take the deal at that point, and Sony still hasn't taken the deal for the Game Pass, PlayStation Plus thing. My bad. PlayStation Plus, they're allowing it on PlayStation Plus, so they still haven't taken that deal yet. So, I don't think they're going to. I think they're just going to sue them and be done with it, but as I said, they're probably going to lose this lawsuit simply because, on its face, it's not in their favor. Sifu comes to Xbox and Steam in March 2023. This is an Epic Games exclusive. Arena's update is coming too. Developers Slowclap announced that Sifu will launch on Xbox One, Series S and X, and PC via Steam in March 2023. A new Arenas mode will also be included where players can earn new rewards as they take down and more enemies. Successfully completing the arenas will progressively unlock a massive new modifier batch which doubles the current game's amount and notably brings alternative moves to the kung fu palette of our main character. Slowclap explains to IGN completing the new arenas challenge will also unlock new cheats and exclusive new outfits. Sifu's summer update back in August added a new scoring system suite of gameplay modifiers and more outfits. The game was first released on PlayStation in the Epic Games Store in February and then came to Nintendo Switch last month. But this I heard is pretty good. It's a pretty good game, so guys weren't able to play it because it was on PlayStation and it was an Epic Games exclusive. There you go. It's coming to the series consoles and PC. Anyways, that's all for today. Any news I don't get here, I'll post to my Twitter. Though I got banned off Reddit again, although to be honest with you guys, I'm dropping Reddit. I mean, it's a weird ban. They basically banned me on my phone. I don't know if they did an IP ban, but for some reason I'm still able to access it on my PC. Well, I'll continue probably posting stuff on there, but I'm not really. I prefer you guys engage with my content on Twitter. I'm not, or any of my other platforms. If you guys want to check out my Discord, TikTok, YouTube. Obviously, I need somewhere to engage with you guys. So obviously, the chat-based ones, Discord or Twitter or Facebook, personally, guys. So if you guys want to do me a favor and follow me on those, you can. But outside of that, Reddit, even if they partially ban me, I'm done with them. I mean, this is the second time already. But anyways, outside of that, I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I'd greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next video.